They've got Hunden back on the server, and they're hoping they can make the most of that. We're getting underway into Nuke. Astralis starting on that CT side, and we've got some dualies in play.
Yeah, we do, but it's a double stack at ramp here for Astralis. Heroic looking to run it down. Bubsky trying to hold on. Glaive has come over to Hell to try and help out, but Dupree, he's drawn first blood into this matchup. Tessis has been pulled out of play. And Heroic, they're going to leave Cadian in towards Hell, and they're going to drop off and kill elsewhere. And Cadian, he's starting to take his fight. He's caught between two players, though. It's a Danish sandwich, and Cadian's locked in between them. Zipex getting involved now with the dual Berettas. Magisk has been cleared out of his position, but that's the bomb drop. Zipex has found the bomb, and it's dropped down the vent.
Stound's going to wait for this aggression, but he can't even get the first kill.
They've got refresh down here that could cause some problems, though, for Astralis. You have got Bubsky on the stairway, and the headshot immediately landed onto refresh. But as Gideon striking out, Glaive has been brought down, and a 4v3 versus what is definitely not looking good on the defensive side for Astralis. They've got to step up here, and Magisk knows he can be pushed from two sides. Heaven is a weakness. In towards the lobby is certainly a play that could come through, and Magisk is just trying to use the cover of the blue box. They come over the top. Down will be taken down, but Shush has already dropped and finds a trade kill onto Magisk.
Dupree with this orb is hoping someone strays into his crosshair, but there's nothing he can do about the bomb plant. And without the kit, this round win feels impossible, and plenty more options available to them because Yard is fairly open.
Zipex has the window to play with, but he's been caught. Luckily, Major stepping up with a 2K. Tessis and Refresh both going down, and Magisk is going to change up his position. He gets closer. It's down in Cadian looking to come around the corner, and it's one more for Magisk. That's huge. 3 kills finally taken out of the round by Cadian. Oh, and Shush has got into Hell. Cadian with the pickup, though. A follow-up kill for him. And Dupree, he's under a lot of pressure here. Shush is coming over to try and stop the rotation down. And Cadian has already gone to the B site. So Shush should be spotting Dupree. Finally, will spot his head. Comes down to the decon play. Will he be looking the right way at the right time? And he turns around. Tessis taking the headshot. The teammate distraction was enough to allow it. Now Stound, he's lurking up on the upper side. They know about this potential, and they get the kill. Damage done into Refresh, but he's still walking. He may be a dead man walking, but he's still around. And Heroic have pulled it back. It's Tessis that's got that equalizer, and Refresh now pushing on to the AWP. He's looking to find Dupree, and 9 seconds left. That bomb is not going down right now for Heroic. And it's looking rough for them as Bubsky just holds down the lower site. And here comes the play from Heroic. They're going to pincher on his position. And Zipex, I do not envy him right now. He's about to go down. He's not been able to pick up anything. Unlikely to do so with that scout anyway. But it's Glaive down here that could cause problems. The bomb still has to pass him. He's the gatekeeper to the B site, but he's been drawn away just at the wrong time. And Tessis gets the kill. It's Heroic looking brilliant in this round. And Astralis, that surely have to just save their weapons, but that might not just come in to happen as Stound is holding for the push into lobby. Man advantage yet again for Heroic, and Zipex knows he has to step up. He knows he has to be the player that delivers. He's changed up his position. Cadian not ready for that one, but he hears the rest of the squad coming, and they might just walk right into a trap that is laid for them. Magisk and Zipex taking this one down. It's just Shush left, dropping down into the vent. 40 seconds left. Has got the bomb on his back, but Astralis is the 3v1, so they can play together. They will concede the plant. Shush has to pull off what will be an incredible 1v3. I don't think Astralis will let this one slip. Close to 1 kill, but there's so many players nearby. 2 from Decon. Shush has got the right read. He's looking at the right spot, and he's got a double kill. Now looking for one more. Dupree stands between him, and Shush is in with a huge clutch. A great start to the Danish derby, and a huge play from Shush. Bubsky has just changed up his position, so neither player getting the info there. And Stound is going to go back up, and now it's the playmaker. It's Tessis in with a headshot. Stound has found Glaive as well. They pulled it back into the 2v2, but it's a solo play into the A site from Tessis, and has been caught out by Magisk. And now Stound looking for the 1v2. 2 players in front of him. Can it be another clutch here for Heroic to start things off? They've picked up an AK in the hands of Bubsky, and he's got Kevlar. Magisk, 13 HP, but you still have to deal with the issue of Bubsky. So you have the info maybe, but Magisk has looked away, and Stound has got the window. He slipped on through. They have no idea, but Magisk in behind finally spots him out.
Let's see if round 15 is one that Astralis can win, though. Last round of the half, Heroic going for the full AKs for a fast play.
This is really quick. Refresh is out in front. He's going to fall, though. Bubsky does well to get one, but it's Magisk who was needed, and they know how to deal with that. Heroic trade out evenly. It will be a 3v3 post plant for Astralis. They have to pull off the retake, and Zipex goes down. The bomb hasn't even been planted yet, and Heroic is still favored into this one. Oh, Test says good headshot. Smokes up as well.
Cadian's not even gone with him. He's just going to watch the top event, but Glaive's coming down.
He's made the right call. That big brain from Glaive has allowed him to get into the B site. No kit right now on the back of Glaive, though. It will be a battle of the in-game leaders. Cadian coming into it. Must hear the tap, but does he run it? Does he go fast? And Glaive trying to pull him into the open. And no scope from Glaive. That is fantastic. That gets a 6th round for Astralis. Donating out the door. Currently Glaive going up on top of Silo, and Astralis is sending quite a few players down towards Secret. But Glaive, look at the position he's already got. And Shush, he knows that there's players in below him. Good headshot onto Glaive. I'll start things off. Well, good start the proceedings for Heroic, but Cadian now spots them coming down Secret. There is a lot of action going all over the place right now, and Astralis looking to try and get onto the B site. Magisk has been fantastic so far, 20 and 11, locking in that bomb plant. And the 2 remaining teammates of Astralis join them on the ramp. So Astralis have got themselves into the 3v4. They've got the bomb planted. It is Heroic who currently stand with a man advantage into the retake attempt, and Magisk might just go down here. Refresh. He's with some shots, though. He hasn't been able to pick it up, and finally he will.
Oh, and close range. Zipex still gets caught out. Dupree sitting in dark, but they're going to clear him. 2 quick headshots, but a quicker trade from Refresh.
It certainly gets interesting into these final few moments about how this crunch is going to play out for Astralis. Which side do they decide to go to? Right now, Heroic are ready for the A play, but B might just be the right call. They're going to run down Secret, sprinting forward, in fact.
They've got the lurker. They've got another kill. Heroic with 2 early frags, and now they can afford to give up B, but they don't want to. Cadian drops down the vents. In comes Tesses, long-range MP9. And Magisk has been having a great game so far, but even he can't win this one.
Yeah, very limited time, very limited chances when it comes to the margin of error. It is minimal. And there's the play up from Stown. That's information on the Bubsky, but Tessus, he's going to be the player that could foil the plans of Astralis, but Magisk is quicker. The headshot landed. And now Shush inside of the site still has a teammate towards the back. It's Refresh with it all to do now. Oh, Refresh, that's huge! A 4K out of nowhere! And that is exactly what they needed. It's 15 rounds for Heroic. This is not going to be an easy test to pass. In meantime, it will be Glaive walking his way through the lower side to get the info. Now they've got to go. There's limited time in Tessus. He's doing a good job at slowing them. He hasn't died yet, and now he's dropped down. He's found the ball. He's looking for his follow-up kills as well, but Magisk has hit the headshot. And he's going to throw the molly in behind him, trying to allow him to get down as Glaive jewels it out. With Cadian, he wins the fight, but not for long. He's burnt to a crisp. That molly holds them back for the meantime, but Magisk needs to deliver a huge clutch. He's got one already. Can he find a Refresh? And no, he can't. It's Heroic that will take the win here on Nuke. Their map pick going their way in a very...
Oh, the nade might be on point. Goes a bit too far, so it only does a bit of damage onto Bubsky, but the push is at the ready. Counter smoke from Heroic, but Bubsy's got ahead of it.
Oh, Tessus from the pillar getting one. A second picked up as well from Tessus. He gets a third. Refresh stepping up as well. And this pistol, it is looking clean here for Heroic. Nothing they can do. Astralis just fall by the wayside. And Cadian, trigger discipline, doesn't go for the shot into the bedroom. Will call the information, but now continues his walk. And Magisk is alone. Oh, he's down here. Cadian's going to get the free kill. Does he go for the knife? Does he go and do him dirty? He's getting close, looking for another pick on the fallback, but he is biding his time here. Cadian has so much info. This is a dirty play from Cadian. They're not looking his way. Finally, a turnaround. Oh, Cadian, he only gets one.
Turns into an awkward scenario, but that is still a big overperformance with that one deagle. And now it's the rifles that remain alive for Heroic.
Yeah, Cadian, and that's a perfect point, Hawk. He only had the deagle, and now Astralis running into the B site. 4v4 is down. His turn to get involved in this round, and he's got himself one. 17 seconds was the only player inside of the B site, and Tess is not too far off getting that kill on the Zipex, but bomb shall be planted. Astralis will play the post plant.
CT smoke still up, but Heroic have a couple of nades of their own. They're going to smoke off Banana, but that's not going to make a massive difference because Astralis are all committed to the site, and the molly on CT will force Heroic into ruins.
Yeah, Zipex holding. He's low. He's up on top of the coffins, though. Strong position to try and get one, and he will get one. Traded out quickly. 2v2 now. Dupree at pillar has a strong spot, and the time is ticking right now for Heroic. The timer on the play, and Magisk has found himself a kill on Shush. Goes in for the second, and it's a first round for Astralis.
He had the FAMAS, he had the 1 weak weapon on the team, but the bomb still at second mid. Glaive fully blinded, and Refresh finds him. Now they're going to realize there's no one else here, but Bubsky's just got to rush it onto A.
Yeah, he's got time, but it is going to be the 1v1 fight against Shush around the corner, and Bubsky, does he check the balcony? No.
It might be about time for it, Dinko. He's ready with the AWP on the site.
He's waiting for it, blinded. He's forced away. Further back into the site, but it's Tessus' turn. He comes through the smoke, he finds himself Glaive, but Bubsky quick on the reply, but look at the play from Refresh, trying to get there quickly, running down middle, but here goes Cadian, headshot onto Zipex, can he find any more? He's at the back, he's being tested, a missed shot, but he's still alive. He looks for more, he lands the headshot, going back for a little more, but not much more to be found. And Refresh arrives at the top of Banana, his mid push finally coming in. A bomb plant secured for Bubsky, but now he looks to secure the round. This is much more difficult, but they're looking the wrong way, and he only gets the one. Just waiting. Oh no, the timing. He was holding the boost for so long, but when it comes up, Gideon has just switched his crosshair, and now it's down, getting cleared out of the round. A quick reply from Magisk, a follow-up headshot. And this is much better for Astralis, a far better situation to find yourself in. Astralis, if you've got to go, you've got to go through the smoke. Coffin smoke out from Dupree, Flash is about to pop, and still 3 players standing here for Heroic. As Tessus in with the first, goes in for the second as well. Dupree tries his best, but Tessus continues to mow them down, and it has to be a sign to the other teams that are in those playoffs to be scared of this Heroic team. They're coming for that title.
I can't believe that Tessus is still out-fragging the entire Astralis roster. It's incredible, his level of performance. Stown is struggling though, he needs assistance, and Tessus is there to save him, but the nade comes in just in time. It's Refresh who tries to swing, but this time the B fights go the way of Astralis.
Yeah, and that bomb's still back at T-spawn, so they're gonna run back and collect that. They've got the B site, and there's no movement here from Heroic. They're going to give...
I think it's late enough in this first half where Cadian and Shush don't have to save these guns with the money they have. This is one of those rare rounds where Heroic aren't playing for info, but I think it's because they have the weaponry advantage. They have the nades to work with, and they're already using those rifles to their favor.
Yeah, Magic's about to set up in Moto Smoke. Interested to see how they approach this one. Astralis obviously with far less weaponry to play with, and Zipex tries to get forward. The MAC-10 looking to carve open an opportunity into the A site, but it's not coming in. And right now, that looks like the right call, and they're bringing another one over. Magisk is coming over to the A site as Heroic set up for the pistol play. They're going through middle. Glaive has spotted them early. He has to deal with Tessus, who's about to swing from Boiler. Refresh is deploying to the approach from the balcony, and Glaive has gone down early. Nice opening here for Tessus, up to 23 kills now in this pistol. And you see kind of in limbo, Magisk wondering, do I commit to A, do I commit to B? And he's made the call to go over to the B site. And his utility starting to come in for Heroic. They're committing to their guns. They're running into the A site. And they found Bubsky. Now Dupree, he's been quiet so far. And they're going to avoid him. They're going through into CT spawn. And Magisk now has to step up. He's only managed 1 kill. And they're running down into the B site. And Zipex at Ruins. 3 players stand in front of him. And he does have a chance to sort of pick them apart and give a small chance on over to Astralis.
Lets them get onto the site safely, but in comes down onto Banana. He's been dealt with. In comes Zipex. Bomb gets dropped, and Tessus tries his best, but Dupree comes in with the triple kill.
At the start of the gun round. That's not the start, because now that leaves Zipex alone. He's under a lot of pressure. Now, once again, he needs to step up. This time against the rifles. Zipex getting one, a second picked up as well. And now Shush looking to run him down. He's at second oranges, and Zipex is delivering everything. 4 kills picked up, and now Refresh left in the 1v4. Oh, that is huge. That's exactly what Astralis ordered.
You might not have had a Deagle if it wasn't this sort of round where you've just had that different buy come through for you. You might have just had a USP in your back pocket, but thank God he had the Deag to bail him out when he ran out of ammo. The flashbang helping him out so much, and Dupree comes in to seal the deal.
Wallbang's Refresh out of it, and now Tessus, he's got that AK he worked so hard to get. Astralis, I'm sure they're sweating a little bit right now. Heroic is starting to get closer. That smoke will allow them to run into the site, putting pressure on the pit setup. You've got Magisk in here, though. One of the best in the world at this position, but he's only managed 1. It is Tessus who's the star of the show in round 19. And it's just Dupree left alone. Katie landing shots of the Deagle. And this is not how the story should have gone. Astralis getting crushed by the weaker weapons. The Deagle's opening things up. And Tesses slams it shut.
I think that will do enough to delay Heroic slightly. At least make sure the rotate's there. They want to cross-load. There's a big gap.
The gap is huge right now for Heroic. Tesses has got the kill on Zipex, and he's just going to run through the smoke here. Kadian with the Deagle has been unleashed. And Glaive luckily getting a headshot back. It's a 4 versus 3. 50 seconds left. Heroic hold the advantage. And Glaive tries to get close in the smoke. Could deny the plan if he gets the spam right here, but just too far up in the air. And Tesses right through the smoke. Kill onto Glaive and Magisk and Dupree. They have no chance in this one. It has to be the save call. Well, it might just be the win here for Heroic. It might just be semi-finals locked in up against what is a very weak buy of Astralis. Kadian walking into top banana, finds out Glaive. He's looking for the follow-up, and he's got it. 2 kills picked up. That's the B side cracked open. And now Astralis with the weaker weapons looking to pull it off. But Kadian running right through the smoke. Tessa's getting the headshot. It's an AK picked up, but every kill's coming in here for Heroic, and it's cleaned up. It's Heroic to take the wins. They're the Great Danes in this matchup, and they head right through to the semi-finals.
Hollywood person.